When it comes to fleas, I have actually been very lucky with our dog. We have not had to use very many dog flea treatments. I own a Chihuahua. If you are familiar with these dogs, then you know that they do not have very long hair. We simply have not had many problems with fleas on our dog, and I am sure that the length of her fur has had a lot to do with that. Of course, having a dog with short hair will not exempt you from having a flea problem. However, you will not have the need for dog flea treatments as often if you own a pet that has very short fur. You would not be here, however, if you weren't looking for some helpful information. So let's get into some natural treatments that anyone can look into. There are many different theories about how to do this, and I am going to list a few of them. Give your dog a bath the right way. Most people would probably think that the kind of shampoo that you use is going to be the most important part about the flea bath that you want to give your dog. This just isn't the case most of the time. Believe it or not, you can actually make the most effective dog flea treatments less effective just by going about it the wrong way. First of all, you want to know where to start. Yes, it makes a difference. Most people would probably begin on the dog's back. This is actually giving the fleas a warning to find higher ground. So where do they go? That's right, they hurry up the neck and on the dog's head and ears. You have probably noticed a lot of fleas around your pet's eyes when you bathe them. In order to avoid this, lather up the dog's neck first. Make sure that you get all the way down to the skin so that the fleas won't have an escape route when you are doing the rest of your dog's coat. This one change alone will make a big difference. Dog flea treatments don't have to be just for fleas. The previous oversight that we just talked about will make bath time much more effective. When you are doing things right, you don't have to use a powerful flea shampoo that could be dangerous to your friend's health. Dawn dishwashing liquid is actually a good alternative. It will make the fur difficult for the fleas to hang on to the fur. If you are really bold, you can even use fresh apple cider vinegar to rinse the fur. Fleas don't like the smell or the taste. Granted, most people don't like the smell or the taste either, but we are concerned about your dog's flea problem, right? This will actually bring us to our next step in using treatments that don't have to entail harsh chemicals. Buy a good flea comb and brush, and use it. Brushing and combing your dog's fur is a critical step to remember when it comes to effective flea removal. Dog flea treatments will never be as effective as they could be if the eggs and fleas are not combed out of the fur. You want to make sure that you have a brush or a comb that is designed for getting those pesky critters out. So the next time you are at the pet store, take a look at the different flea removal combs that they have available. As we all know, you will normally get what you pay for. The important thing to look for is the distance between the teeth in this comb. You will probably notice that you have the option to get plastic versions and metal versions of these combs. Like I said, the distance between the teeth is going to be the determining factor. Then get a bowl of soapy water to rinse the comb in. As you work the comb through your dog's fur, you will start to see fleas collecting near the base of the comb. Once you have rinsed it into the soapy water, the fleas will die shortly after. You will want to pay special attention to the lower back, inner thighs, and belly, as these are the areas where fleas tend to congregate because of the warmth and skin that is not so tough. Repeat this procedure daily and you will find your pet with fewer fleas in no time. Mix up your own flea spray. There are many different ways to mix up your own dog flea treatments to spray or comb into the dog's fur. The chemicals that are used for treatments from the shelves of the stores can be a little harsh. Because of this, many people have opted for mixing their own type of flea deterrent. Here are a few examples to take into consideration. 1. Cedar wood oil and lavender oil mix. 600 milliliters of warm water, 2 drops of lavender oil, pure is best, 2 drops of cedar wood oil, pure is best here too. 2. Garlic treatment. This is something that has been used for a while. You simply include a few cloves of garlic into the dog's food. He may even like it. When the fleas bite, they get some of the garlic from the blood and die. Almost like you are killing vampires, isn't it? Be sure to keep this away from your cats, as this is not good for them at all. 3. Homemade flea powder. All ingredients in powder form: 2 ounces, pennyroyal 1 ounce, rosemary 1 ounce, wormwood 1 teaspoon, cayenne pepper. You would apply in similar way that you would apply other types of flea powder. With some on your hand, nice that it is safe, isn't it? Brush the powder into the fur with backward movements. Going against the direction of the fur will ensure that the powder will get all the way down to the skin. Again, pay special attention the areas that can be the worst, like the belly, inner thighs, and neck. Final thoughts on these dog flea treatments from home. Taking care of the flea problems that your dog may be having is just a good idea. None of us like to think about using dog flea treatments that can be dangerous, so it is a good idea to have some knowledge of the alternatives. Hopefully this has helped you find some good ideas for helping out with some natural solutions. Don't feel bad if you do need to use treatments that are chemical-based. They are there for a reason, and normally work pretty well. We will cover more on those later on. Let us know if this helped. I would love to know if this was helpful. Feel free to leave a comment, or share this with someone who is having similar problems.